This is Amy M. Alvarez reading my poem, Burnout. Everything is fine. A means to endure news cycles, historic cycles, menstrual cycles. This is walking home after work, crawling into bed naked. Night quiet with snow. I am an empty bank account. I am a pylon glowing in the dark. I am a primal scream. I am not here. The body speaks first. If that doesn't work, the mind empties. Crate of crabs scuttling toward nothingness. Authoritarianism blossoms like a corpse flower. Foul men spread their stench across the globe. I remember these songs. It's all on fire. A meteor, a virus, a bomb like a dark-eyed angel hurtles toward us. I'd like to see the ocean lap against a glacier before the end. I'd like to see the northern lights. I'd like to watch effigies of foul men burn in the desert. I'd like to be there, real there, at the end. About this poem. What does it mean to listen to one's own body in a time of ongoing crisis? What shapes can hope take in the face of catastrophe? How can we stave off despair while remaining aware, present, and fully engaged with all that is happening in the world? This poem attempts to answer these questions with honesty and with yearning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dead Box, where we talk about the Grateful Dead. We'll maybe pick like a live show or a live record, even a studio record, and talk at some length about it and how it affected us and how we feel about it. My name is Ryan.
I'm Chris.
And Chris.
It's just Grateful Dead stuff all over the place, but I always love just the one big box, the Golden Road one.
That's a good one.
It's just fun to just see all the albums in together like that. Tons of books, it's every Garcia, book that came out, Dark Star.
Yep.
Kind of overviews. Long Strange Trip is
that's a good one.
Very, very readable. It really kind of carries the story through. But I really like this wonderful little encyclopedia of the dead.
Oh yeah.
And so it's really good for just like looking up a song and so it was Dark Star or Further Festival or when did Mars Hotel come out and just little blurbs, but it's sort of a fun way to even before we came on the thing, I was just looking, well, what is this? What story does it tell about Bob Weir in 3 pages? And he's a rich kid and he was kind of this vagabond and
dyslexia too.
Right.
Yeah.
And which made it tough in school. And so he was the class clown, but thank goodness he grabbed a guitar.
We're going to talk this week about, it is like the 50th anniversary of probably, in my opinion, as a big time Deadhead fan or whatever, one of probably the best years because this was 50th anniversary 1974. So it was a year before the Dead went on hiatus. But it was also a year that they had toured a little bit with their Wall of Sound, which they had, I don't know how much you know about the Wall of Sound, but they had their sound engineer, Owsley Stanley.
Crazy man.
Yeah, who'd originally funded the band through sales of LSD. Yeah. He wanted to develop a sound system that's just a phenomenal way of, broadcasting any live band so that wherever you were, you can hear them. And even if it was a mile away, you can still hear them, So it was a thing so gigantic and huge, they had to move it around. They'd have several days to set it up and take it down. And so if you are near a computer, please look it up. It's pretty crazy. It's not something that you're seeing today at all, but it was a big thing this time. So we have here a representation of one of those shows. And this is a new-ish release on vinyl Dick's Picks Volume 12, and it is from, it looks like Providence, Rhode Island, and Boston, June 26th and June 28th. So, Dick's Picks series, I remember when these came out on CD. Do you remember when they came out on
I
CD?
the first one, Bond 1.
Yeah.
That's right. I really wasn't that connected to the Dead, so the combination of the first Dick's Picks and hearing Here Comes Sunshine,
Mm-hmm.
and then getting all so many roads out
Yeah,
of the little box thing, and I was saying, dang, these guys are better than just the 2 albums, that I have.
We'd have like the tapes, so we'd have the tapes, and then later on everything became kind of digitized and streamed online. But it was cool to have the CD because it's kind of sanctioned by the band.
Yeah.
Dick Lotvala was originally a fan who became the keeper of the vault for a while, and he'd have these favorite shows that he would put out. Some of these are starting to come out on vinyl, Volume 12, which is it's a great show. So just to kind of look at it, it's not complete shows for this one, so it is 2 different shows. But I think the highlights for me is you always have China Cat Sunflower, I Know You Writer, which is a pretty great jam.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask any fan, if you go to further down, you have like a almost 45-minute jam out of a song that we talked about recently on our Wake of the Flood episode,
Yeah.
Weather Report Suite, which after that you get like a 21-minute jam, and then it goes into like 10 more minutes after that.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy. The Dead of this time had the one drummer. They had a keyboard player who was more onto like either straight piano or electric piano. So a lot of what you hear in this period is very jazzy.
Yeah.
Right. So have you heard anything from 74?
Oh yeah. And I really like that era 72, 74.
Mm-hmm.
A lot because of the piano.
Yeah.
Because they were able to some old rock music, that was sort of the standard. You have the Stones with Nicky Hopkins.
Yeah.
The Who with Nicky Hopkins.
Right.
John Lennon's with Nicky Hopkins, because that sound of that piano up against rock guitars is it's sort of a standard lineup.
Uh-huh.
And later on, when they'd have more than one keyboard player, or kind of the Brent
Midland, in the 80s.
The tones that he would use on some of his electric instruments didn't seem to mesh with rock music. It was like, it was popular at that time. People would use this kind of thin, wavery sound, and even like Vince Welnick.
Yeah.
So it's what they chose for the sounds to play up against them always seemed a little thin. I can immediately, whenever something new comes on, I go, okay, that's from this keyboard era.
And Chris, why don't you go ahead and show us what we
These are all connected, but
Okay.
what reconnected me to Working Man's Dead is this 33 and a third book. To anyone who doesn't know about 33 and a third, they're just these short, a writer will pick a favorite album, just go through their experience with that music, and they're quite varied. But what's really good about this particular by Buzz Poole, Working Man's Dead, is it sort of just sent me back in time, the era where everybody who was my age, you had 2 Dead albums, it was Working Man's Dead and then American Beauty. And the reason that this album came to be, and they had done 2 albums, the first 2.
They'd done 3, so they did.
And the Live Dead was counted, the Live Dead.
Right, so they had the self-titled album. They had Anthem of the Sun, which was like a really kind of interesting pastiche of like studio and live.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had Oxamoxoa, which was like a very expensive, experimental and expensive, right?
So say, great, you got signed to a record deal. You're going to get this amount of money. Subtract all your studio time and then sales and promotions and such. And, they realized that they really didn't make any money on that album.
Exactly.
And they said, okay, in order to save money, we can't go back to this experimental style of music,
No.
or recording for sure.
Right.
But he took it a step further and realized that, maybe there's just being a psychedelic experimental band wasn't going to be their path.
Yeah.
But no one expected this album to look like this,
No.
to sound like this. Like, this is the hit. This is the thing that launches the Grateful Dead in the public's imagination.
Very cool, like how this album probably started that. I mean, before that, he was writing lyrics for them, but that Hunter Garcia thing really started probably
Gels,
with this
yeah.
one. Yeah.
My favorites were like 69, 72 to 74, 77. The year I was born was an amazing year. But it wasn't so much the studio albums.
Right.
And I like some of the studio albums, but the Dead, as most people know, their studio output is a little inconsistent. So they have some, like, of course, American Beauty, Working Man's Dead are just stellar. But we're going to talk about one today that actually this year it's I believe it's 50th anniversary.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's in the box. So
Okay.
go ahead and pull that one out. Oh, Wake of the Flood.
Yeah,
And so this was
Scroll down there.
this was a release this year of an edition. So this one, I'll just kind of show you what the vinyl looks like. This is really nice. It's a colored vinyl. So it's like a sea. I guess it matches the sky. One little tidbit, if you're a Uber fan like me, if you look at the cloud formation, it looks a little like something you might see at a Grateful Dead concert. If you look carefully at that.
Yeah.
I won't say what it is, but I'm sure you'll figure that out.
Probably smog.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. So what do you know about this record?
When I go back to that, first Dick's Picks.
Oh, hey, you mean this?
Oh, there you go. Yes, I
Right?
had the CD of
Me too.
Volume 1.
This is also released this year. This is volume 1 of yeah,
man.
right? Just brought that along.
Aw, what a Christmas present. How did he know?
Hey, I'm
But-
generous.
Exactly. But Here Comes Sunshine, when I first heard that, and it sent me back
Right.
to Wake of the Flood.
Right.
Even from the cover, this was an unusual cover for
Sure.
album cover that.
Sure.
It was a different artist, and there's the feel of this album is the feel of that cover. I don't know why it matched so well.
Earthy. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like you have Here Comes Sunshine. You have I'm not naming them in order, but you have Weather Report Suite, which just takes up most of side 2, which is all Bob Weir, which is great.
Yeah, a lot.
Stella Blue, which is one of my favorite Dead ballads ever. You have Eyes of the World, which is and that's really about kind of these themes. Pick it up if you haven't done so already. Wake of the Flood 50th Anniversary Edition. Also Dick's Picks and RFK on vinyl. And there's just a ton of stuff out there for Grateful Dead. It's all, like I said, really good quality too.
So we'll have a lot of fun talking about
Yes.
Dead.
Dead box.
Yes, this is the Dead.
Dedicated to your friend.
Don Fosdick.
All right. Well, thanks again. I'm Ryan.
I'm Chris.
And we'll see you again on another segment of Dead Box one of these days soon. Keep on trucking.
Here on the edge of the continent, horizontal gravity draws destitute and dreamers and the trust fund bourgeoisie. Between the silent San Andreas threat and the gray-green smoggy gloom, the surf is up, but the chips are down on the dark side of my room. Yeah, the surf is up, but the chips are down on the dark side of my room.
Cowboys ain't easy to love when they're hiding home. More likely to give you some than diamonds will. Lone Star belt buckles, maybe they're rolling price. It's not begin someday. If you don't understand it, and you don't die young, you'll probably just fine. Mamas, don't let your baby go up to the cowboys. Don't let them pick your dogs and drive on the trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies go up to the cowboys. 'Cause I'll never stay home, it's always alone, needing something. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies and children through the hills of the night. And them that don't know won't like it, and then that do sometimes won't know how to take it. He ain't wrong, he's just different, and his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies go up to be cowboys. Don't let them play guitars and drive old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies go up to be cowboys.
And we will fight you in the streets, and we will fight you in the valleys. You cannot take what isn't yours. And we will fight your goons and lawyers, and we will fight your Pinkertons, and we will fight your bought-off congressman. You cannot take what isn't yours. So la da da la da 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 la da la da la da 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 la da 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 da. And we will take you from your mansions, we'll burn your towers to the ground, and you will reap the whirlwind that you've sown. You cannot take what isn't yours. So la da la da 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 la da la da la da 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 la da 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 la da. And we will fight you from our houses, and we will fight you in the streets, and we will fight you in the valleys. You cannot take what isn't yours. No, you can't take what isn't yours.